but certain Dow set out to demonstrate the effectiveness of its chemical killers on a nationwide scale on many kinds of weeds under various chemical killers on chemical
warfare.
Dow agricultural chemists have the answer.
chemical warfare.
Time-lapse photography shows in a few moments the gradual killing of a common weed over a 15-day period after spraying with 2,4-D weed killer. 2,4-D is a growth regulator type of weed killer. The action is physiological, appearing to upset the plant's growth processes, causing modification and breakdown of its parts,
and causing gradual but certain
death.
Dow set out to demonstrate the effectiveness of its chemical killers on a nationwide scale on many kinds of weeds under varying climatic conditions.
Dow Selective Weed Killer, Dow Contact Weed Killer, 2,4-Dow Weed Killers, and Esteron 44.
Dow Contact Weed Killer is useful, such as for fence rows, orchards, roadsides, vacant lots. One of the newest and most versatile weapons in Dow's arsenal of chemical warfare is 2,4-Dow Weed Killer. Today, modern chemical methods provide the answer. A plane dusts a field of young wheat with 2,4-D quickly and inexpensively. Less spectacular, but equally efficient, is the down-to-earth method. The 2,4-Dow dust, ready mixed and free-flowing, is poured into the hopper. The canvas floating behind the boom duster helps confine the powder to give better coverage and better weed kill. Early morning dusting when the air is calm gives good results. 2,4-D is also provided for liquid spraying. Spray pressure can be low, just enough to give uniform coverage. This work can be done satisfactorily without the help of the dog. Agricultural chemistry supply the answer
On a nationwide scale.
The plane is loaded with 2,4-Dow solution. In the past, there was no practical way of fighting weeds after the rice had been seeded. The long growing period required by rice enabled weeds to mature and seed before harvesting time, against the impenetrable encroachments of wild rose and the creeping menace of bindweed. 2,4-D was used in the experiments on mesquite. Once again, 2,4-D proved to be the answer. Chemical spraying points the way toward a more permanent control of this hardy, fast-spreading nuisance. 2,4-D kills roots and all. Greenskeepers report excellent results with 2,4-Dow Weed Killer, dog fennel and lamb's quarters, ragweed, wolfweed, sow thistle, Canada thistle, elderberry, which is particularly susceptible to 2,4-D, as can be seen in this test area. Dow agricultural chemists have the answer. Certain
Death.
Certain death. Certain. But certain.